Hey guys, it's LSuperSonicQ here, and welcome to probably the most amateur video I'm going to make in quite a while. But I was going through some drawings, I needed an art video for today. You know what, I guess there was a lot of stuff I hadn't shown from 2014 in terms of drawings. So first, I'm going to start with probably the oldest stuff. So this is actually something I found in one of my art folders, and I actually did it at home, and it was supposed to be a submission for, I guess we have some Lobster Fests around here during the summer that needed a logo. So I drew this up and I was going to submit it. I forget why I never submitted it. I actually don't, I have no idea why I chose not to submit it, but I kind of went along the lines of like a Green Day type thing, like, you know, the hand grabbing the lobster and it's like, eat the lobster and it's all cool and stuff. I feel like if I submitted it, it probably would have, maybe would have won, maybe would have been a finalist. I feel like the concept was really there. I just have no idea why I never submitted it. I think I may have made mention of them in a video, but I don't think I ever showed them off. And back last year, there was this Arts Fest. I was supposed to do some sculptures, and I was going to do this set of 6 drawings. I only have 3 of them completed. I never actually got to the other 3. But they were kind of these one-color drawings. See Fox right there? They're kind of these one-color drawings in black and white, and then they're going to have a colored background based on, you know, like the character's main color. So this is Star Fox 64 styled Fox, and he's kind of on that orange background, and then this is Ocarina of Time Link right here, kind of on a green background. And then the last one that I ever did was Samus from Super Metroid, and she's on a purple background. I think I went with the purple because Mario was supposed to be red and Fox was already orange, so I guess I had to choose a different color. But yeah. Now this is an old drawing as well. I showed it off on a vlog, which the vlogs are long gone if anybody's still looking for those. But it was this kind of larger portrait of Patrick Stump. It's so large, can't even show it, from Soul Punk, the Soul Punk era. I had this huge sheet of watercolor paper, and I was kind of going through this phase of not only drawing people, but also kind of doing this whole black and white thing, and that's where the Star Fox and Friends stuff kind of came from. So yeah, Patrick Stump drawing. I was supposed to do more of this set. I ran out of watercolor paper this large, so I haven't done any more. But if I ever get more watercolor paper, I might do some more, I don't know, maybe like musical artists or something, I don't know, but I always like that one. He's always kind of been in a place where I could see him, because I like it, so I wanted to hang it up. Okay, so now we're going to get into some AP artworks. The first assignment in AP art was to do this perspective drawing. It was a series of 5, and we were supposed to showcase objects from different angles. So I had this Gumby, Gumby figure, and I kind of just did some stuff here. There's a cube over there and a pencil. So this is what he would look like, kind of like, like straight on. The second one was kind of from the side, right here. This is him from kind of the back, I guess. From another angle. I mean, there you go. Look at that. Check out that background. Very Sonic-esque. And then this is probably the best one, my favorite. And this is watercolor paper again. And if you can kind of see there, like, I did the watercolor thing on the paper with tissue paper. I actually painted watercolors over tissue paper. I believe that's what I did. And then I drew Gumby in with the cube and the pencil with some Sharpie. So next is a self-portrait. So this is my self-portrait. I'm going to hold it back there. I got deer antlers on. Why do I have deer antlers on? Because I'm standing on the stage that is used in Fall Out Boys from under the cork tree cover, and at the top there it says "Sugar, we're going down swinging," and then more lyrics, along the back and the bottom. So I like this idea. I think it looks pretty cool, and yeah, I used watercolors to color the stuff in, and I kind of cut it around the top here so this banner, it's not just on like a flat piece of paper. So Fall Out Boy, what are you doing for From Under the Cork Tree's 10th anniversary? I'm going to do something. Are you going to do something, Fall Out Boy? I really hope you do. This is probably the largest picture I did, and it was supposed to, the assignment was kind of like something for change, like event for change, or social change, something like that. All Nintendo did is take real life, turn it into a game, and it's like an amazing game, so I wanted to show the evolution of the series. I took each console that this series has an installment on, I drew the console, drew the game logo, and then I presented statistics. The whole point of this was that you're supposed to see a rising number in the amount of copies sold. So 2.32 million with the GameCube, 11.70 million with the regular DS, and then it actually goes down, but then it goes up again. So that was kind of what I wanted to do with this. And it's interesting, got a tree going on in the background. That's this picture. See, a lot of times what we do is we went to this museum, we saw an exhibit, and then we kind of did a response from the exhibit we saw. So we saw the Fabergé eggs, which, yeah. And what I did is I made this little, like, diorama of Gatsby and Daisy in Gatsby's car. And the whole point was that Gatsby lives in West Egg, Daisy lives in East Egg, so I made the characters eggs, and I guess it kind of tied in with Fabergé because aside from them just being eggs and the literal eggs, you know, the Fabergé eggs were supposed to be for, like, you know, the rich and wealthy, and they're still one of the most, you know, sought after art pieces in the world, and they're so limited, and Gatsby and Daisy both kind of exhibit that lifestyle. So yeah, that's what it looked like from at least this angle, and it was pretty cool project in my opinion, especially since I was able to craft a car, you know, just from like bits and pieces of, you know, I had like some buttons on there, I had some metallic paper, you know, so I think it looks pretty cool. Now we have a drawing about birds. It was this, and it has birds on it, and I'm trying to think. Oh, the thing was, it was like birds, and there were musical instruments all around the room, and the birds would just naturally land on the instruments, and sometimes you get a pretty nice song. So what I did here, there's just some birds here on. They're supposed to be guitar strings, because there were guitars around the room. And yeah, this one dude is just looking at this other bird, and I did it in like a cartoon style. I used watercolors, I believe, for the coloring. And I don't know, it's a really kind of nice art piece, so check that out. Pretty cool, and like I said, it's on this nice mat and stuff too, so. And then finally, this would not be a classic LSuperSonicQ art video without some random sketches, so check it out. This is Smash Bros. We got some N64 Mario action going on, and then the GameCube kind of Mario, which actually looks nothing like it, but I don't know, it just kind of. And then we got Mario Sunshine. This is a really nice one. Some of these I wish I actually went over with watercolor, because some of these are on watercolor paper. I think it would look really nice if I used some watercolor, so. Oh, this is a pretty nice sheet. It's actually on cardboard. Look at that Metal Sonic, you guys. That is like super sketching quality Metal Sonic. This might be the best one because it's in color. Check it out. We got a bunch of Nintendo kind of franchises, and this directly stems from, if anybody remembers, I think I only showed this off in one of my live streams, and it was a mini Nintendo figure set of like N64 games and GameCube games or whatever. And I must have based this drawing pretty much off of that clay set that I did. I would never draw those characters together, so it had to be from that clay set. Just a couple more, really fast. We just got a bunch of little sketches there. Like I said, guys, I mean, even though some of this stuff was completely off track, at least I was drawing, at least I was thinking, and if you can tell, like, look at this, Sonic has no limbs. I was trying to be innovative in some ways. You got Meta Knight going on right here, with Kirby, and King DDD. What is going on there? So we got that. We got some cool logos going on. We got Game & Watch stuff, and Yoshi, and Diskin, and the GameCube controller, and some other stuff going on. That's pretty cool. And then finally, hey, look at this. Sugar, we're going down swinging. Yeah. Fall Out Boy, I'm not kidding. You gotta do something for From Under the Cork Tree's 10th. You have to. Come on. And then the very last thing for this video, which, of course, all those drawings had to be in a folder that's equally artistic. So this was the folder, and guys, I'm not even going to try and show everything that there is to show in this folder, but if you can see just all this stuff, let me zoom in a little bit. We got Nintendo stuff going all over the place. We got words, we got random shapes, we got song lines from Fall Out Boy, we got random eyes, we got like I can't even show all this stuff. But like, check that out. I mean, all that. So with that said, guys, thanks for watching this video, this art video. Thank you for watching, guys. I'm LSuperSonicQ, and until the next video, Finn.